Hello everyone, this is Al Spectrum. Welcome back to the Land of Empires. I'm recording this video just as I wrapped up my previous guide on hero troops and compositions. And this event appears to be kind of a upgrade from the previous, what is it called, summer event. So the format appears to be exactly the same as the previous summer event. Let me bring in what I am referring to. If we take a look at the previous summer event, we can see that just based on the thumbnail here, the limit per reward is exactly the same at 70, which means that we will be getting a reward on average about once every 40 or so boxes. I think it is described here. Yes, once every 45. Actually, it stays the same until you have 45 consecutive, and it takes an average of 39.7 pulls to win, and which is a very low number. Of course, that's good for us. But if we take a look at the previous version, the amount of relics that we get is 5,600. Now, opening up this video, I'm going to take a look. I'm going to mute the sound here. Okay, so I am able to get a look at all the previous amount that we are able to get from the summer event, which happened about half a year ago. Let me check. Exactly 5 months ago. Now, let me get a side-by-side impression of the current rewards compared to the previous version. Let me see if I could bring that down. It's kind of getting stuck here. So we went from 35 to 34. Let me see if I could minimize this window a bit. Okay. So we went from, why is this not obeying my mouse? I'm trying to drag this window to a more convenient place, but it's not letting me. Let's just do it this way. Okay, so we can see that the number of speedups increased by about 20, number of sands by 2, relics by actually a decent amount by 400, the number of clamps by only 10, the number of pyronites by a much less favorable, actually yes. Yeah, it increased by about the same. So we have about I don't know, 8% improvement. Yeah, about an 8% improvement compared to the previous version of the event, which is, I guess, overall pretty decent, because the previous version of the summer event was one of the best value events that we've had since it was first released, pretty much. So this is an improvement. This is an 8% improvement over the previous best event we've had. For spenders, of course. If you are a free-to-play, you're out of luck. If you're a low spender, I guess you can still like get some keys. Maybe if you want to spend up to like $150, you can probably get the maximum rewards, which is actually quite a lot, especially if you're going for relics. So for me, I'm definitely going to go for relics. I don't think there's too much to discuss in this video. I'll probably release this video alongside my hero guides video for seasons 8 through 10, simply due to how similar this is to the previous summer passion event. If you want more information on this or the previous event, you can just take a look at the video I captured about a half a year ago, and this will cover all the information you need to know and the efficiency for the previous event. For the overall efficiency, you can simply multiply by like 1.08 or 1.1, and that will get you an idea of how many relics you can get for the first couple $100 you spend, as well as how many relics you can get if you plan to spend way more than that. During the video, I assume kind of a 50 chests per reward. If you don't believe their numbers, you can still use that 50 number, but the official number right now is 39.4, 39.5 as they mentioned. It is 39.7 actually. Yeah, so if you want to use their number, you can refer to my previous video PowerPoint and multiply that. Multiply that by like 50 over 39.7, and then multiply it further by 1.08 to get the exact rewards or expected rewards for this event. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of polling so that everyone can see what I get. I'm gonna take a look at how many relics I have right now. That being said, in all of these event review videos, I have never really played the event during the video itself, because I think that is rather non-informative. But since we have a little time, and because this video would otherwise be so short, let's just dive into it a bit. So right now I have 36,000 crystals. I'm gonna buy I guess $50 worth, just to quickly check Okay, so I do get the maximum number of VIP points, which is quite nice because otherwise, if you are buying like $100 pack or $80 after the discount, all you'll pretty much get is the 20 of the 1000 point versions, which as you can see here is only about 40% the points, or I should say 20% the points you would otherwise get by buying this bundle. So these bundles are definitely great for your VIP level compared to the standard bundles. So for this event right now, I'm just going to buy the $50 one and see what happens. So of course, once I buy the $50 one, I'm going to obviously buy these two because these packs, keep in mind, they refresh every day. So if you're a big mega whale, this event would be quite convenient for you to, spend upwards of $10,000 if you want to do that. You can perfectly do that. And the two bonuses you get, one of them will be from the limited time Dragon Roar coin bonus event, where similar to previous versions, you can get a certain number of coins back. And this amount is factored into my efficiency calculation in my summer events video. So please check that out if you want to see the level of efficiency you can expect from this event. And the other bonus, of course, is from the treasure hunt. You can get a total of, I believe, 41 keys for every 25,000 diamonds you buy every day. And of course, you can get an extra amount from the perseverance component of it. So I got a bunch of keys from these two. So let's see how many keys I got from spending that $50 and buying whatever other mini bundles that were featured. I got 326 keys, which is, I guess, quite nice. So let's just spam this now. I'm not going to waste too much time looking at the intermediate rewards. I guess this event is also quite good for the EXP. You can see that from each of these posts, I'm getting a bunch of Lord EXP. And one thing that I've kind of noticed is that you kind of get the rewards like either very early on or very late on. Like I don't really get them during the middle of the bar. Like you can see my previous poll was around 60 plus. And usually I either get my rewards before 30 or after 60. Whether that's like has anything to do with how they programmed it, I have no idea. But that is just based on my observations. Oh, I actually got one at around 55 or so, which was always nice. But I'm more excited for those that I can pull maybe before the 30 or 40 mark. All right. Another one around 50-ish. Okay, so that was quite nice. I just got one around 20 to 30. And I'm going to hopefully get one more. Okay. Was that a second one? I'm not too sure. I didn't see. But we'll find out at the very end here. Let me just finish with these last few keys. So for a low spender, this kind of event is actually quite good, I would say. Because if we go back and take a look at exactly how many rewards I got for the 25,000 diamonds that I bought, you can see that I got a total of over 200 regular sands, actually about 150. And in addition to that, I got 80 refined sands from the pack itself, plus how many relics? So I started with 36,000 and I got 78,000. So like I got 42,000 relics from the $50. And finally, we can subtract the amount that we get back, which is about $15. So $50, if you apply the 20% discount from the website, it goes down to, I guess, $40. And then you factor in the amount that you get back, which is, I guess, $15. So $40 minus 15, it comes down to $25. So for $25, I was able to get myself 42,000 sands. Not bad. A very good event for lower spenders, especially if you're just aiming to hit that $100,000 point. For free to play, I guess you can farm it. I think you can, based on previous versions of the event, you can probably farm it from Hell Watchers. Let's give that a quick try, I guess. So this is the Hell Watcher trick. Do it if you don't know yet. What happens is that you can do one attempt at a time, and that will count as your max. So right now, if I do 1, it will count as 3. Next time, if I do 1, it will count as 2, etc. So you get more rewards for the amount of stamina that you're consuming, which is quite nice. So I just did that, and I'm gonna blitz real quick. Let's see if I get any keys from the system. Looks like I did. And I think you can expect around maybe 10 keys from the Hell Watchers. Let me just check to make sure. So I'm going to run however many it lets me, which is 16. Let's see if I get any additional keys. No. So it does look like I can only get 5 keys a day from Hell Watchers. Let's see how many keys I can get from speed ups. Hopefully we can get some from speed ups as well. So I'm just gonna fast forward my troops real quick. And it does look like we do get some keys. Let's see if we can get more. So I'm gonna train you a couple times. Okay, now let's set them to training again. And let's check our mail. It does not look like we got any more. So that was a total of 7 keys. Interesting. And finally, the last way of getting keys is typically through buying diamonds. And let's just buy 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see how many keys we get. 7 again. So 7 plus 7 plus 5, that is 19. It appears that you can get 19 keys, or you can farm 19 keys every day, hopefully every day. But overall, that's not much. Well, it is 6,000 relics, I guess. So you can still farm to a certain degree, but this event is best for low spenders, as you just saw. You can also farm a few keys every day here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So every day you can get a total of, let me see if there's any other sources of keys. I think there's 2 via the bundle as well. I don't see it now, but I would assume it was like 2 or 5 keys. So you can still get about, 30 keys every day through farming. So I guess you can get some relics, but not that much. If you are a low spender, you just get so much more. So that is my review of this event. Very similar to the previous event with slightly higher rewards, but still overall a very, very, very good event for spenders. So I hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in my next video. Take care.